Hi guys, we are down putting rounds into the bucket. It doesn't generally take too long, except for when I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking about talking to you guys and that kind of stuff. It may take 15 minutes. Fast one could go in 5 minutes. I'm kind of about slow fast today because I've been doing a lot of stuff. I loaded another log on the sawmill. I'm trying to put on a sawmill, then something firewood, then sawmill, then something firewood, then sawmill, back and forth. So that's kind of my plans. Can't see a thing. It's a beautiful day out. The sun is in my eyes big time. I forgot to say that this is Frickin' Jeep. Welcome. And my name's John, and I created this mess. So, trying to get some of it up. If I don't put my mittens on, I'll probably crush. Now I can't pick these up. They're not that big. They're probably, I don't know, 18 inches maybe. I don't know. And they're a lot of gnarly. There's a lot of gnarly stuff here. This one looks like a pretty nice one. We'll put it down at the far side. Nah, we'll put it right here. But they're a little bit much for me to handle. Now one thing you gotta remember, if you had a log lift, every time you go, you get further away from your pile. So this gets them kind of, and another thing that you think of, you know, you got the log lift, you go out and load 2 or 3 logs and you go back and do that. This way here, you can load with a big bucket. You can load, if I fill it up, I can get 1/3 of a cord in there if they're nice wood. I'm probably not gonna put that much in there. But it's like, you don't go out and saw around, bring it back, put it on the wood splitter, then go stack it, and then go out and get another round. You kind of try to clump everything together. So this method that I've been trying to teach you guys is kind of, you're doing all this, then all that, then all this, while you're geared up for that. This is a big ugly one here. You can't see it, but it's got a big knot on the other side. This one's my size right here. I should probably save that for the top. Now, this one, I think a pickaroon is a good thing to have. You're not picking up these logs with a pickaroon. You're just kind of moving them around with a pickaroon. And it works a lot easier. And I like them when they're nice and round because then they roll. That's a nice log. But you can move them right around, and the next thing you know, you got a bucket full. You still got to wrestle them a little bit, which that's all right. I can wrestle a little bit. But when you see these guys, I guess you've probably heard me stories about pickaroons are not good for your back. Depends on how you use them. If you think about it, if I go out here and I pick up this log and go over here and put it up here, okay, number one, I'm out of balance. Number two, I got a 2 or 3 pound more weight of pickaroon. I'm gotta lift it up higher than just picking it up. And then when you go to get one like this and you know this pickaroon ain't gonna pick this up, you go down and reach it and you haven't exercised your back at all. So I don't know whether that means anything to you guys or not, but this just dragging along, you're not picking anything up. So these are some pretty nice rounds here. This one ought to be a challenge. We'll put that one in next. It's got two stumps on it, or a two limber. Can't fit that, but see, like this, I can pick this up. I still need a medium-sized one for there. That's a good one for the next. I need a medium-sized one. I guess this one here will be the medium size. I can pick this up too, but we're going to spot. Oops, that was a mistake. I have to double duty it. Now this one here, if you're using a pickaroon for an extension of your arm, I think that's good. But if you're using it to pick up wood, and then you're picking up little stuff, then all of a sudden get a big one, you wouldn't pick that one up with a picker in right there, guys. I still got room for a little crappy one right there. Now, like I said in past videos, I can use a bigger one. That's why I try to cut big stuff and small stuff, intermingle it. This is ash here, because then you can stack the big ones up here. And those are ones that you gotta pick up. That's an ugly one there. And see, now you're exercising your back for medium-sized ones, so when you go in for the big one, that one's too small. That might fit there, might lose it. Ah, this is a nice size one here. It's heavier than I thought. This is, oh my goodness, a little bit much there. I think I'd rather have this. I might put this out there, roll that up there, have a nice roll of big ones. And I just kind of take my time at this. I'm not trying to break a world record. I think I could pick this one up. This is a triple knotter too. All right, what else we got that I can pick up? Here's one. Whoops, we need a turtle on that one, don't we? You can't see it's rolling. I don't think you can see it. That rolled, that will hold it. Now, I'll take you over there and show you. I don't know how long I've been working on it. Like I said, it takes longer when you're doing a video. But you start to get a pretty good rack of wood, because that's 36 inches from the back up to the front. So, and I'm 18 inches high because I cut my wood at 18 inches. So you're starting to talk, by the time I get 2 stacks up there higher, if I can get 2 stacks on there, it'll be quite a bit of wood. Somebody figure out 36 inches this way, 18 inches high. I think it's, I wrote it on here once, I think it's 74 inches. 77 inches. So it's 77 inches this way, 18 inches high this way, 36 inches deep. So if you're out there and you can figure that out, give that a figure. And whatever it comes to in height is what it comes to. Oh, Lordy. One more in there. I think we'll get this one right here. That's another nice thing about sawing all your wood in one spot. You get the sawdust instead of the mud. If you don't live in a sandy area. You know who lives in the sandy area, don't you? The Sandman, Dan. But he had some pretty good mud up there the other day. Oh, these are a little bit stuck to the ground. One more, about, I think we'll take this one right here. Actually, I should take that one over there, but I'm not that smart. Now, basically how long did that take? That one took me about 10 minutes. minus the beginning jabber and stuff. So about, and if I did it fast, it'd probably be 7 or 8 minutes. Now I don't know how high that is, and I don't have a tape, but I'm guessing that this is, I'm guessing you could figure another 20 inches by the time you go about here, and then this is a little lower. So figure another 20 inches by 18 inches by 77 inches. And that's how much wood's in there. So this concludes this video. This is just kind of a quick thing saying, see, now I've got that area cleaned up. Now I'll just move in so I don't have to walk so far to my wood. But if you have a splitter and you're using a log lift, or however you're getting it there, you're constantly, every time, you might have a whole row, but then you got to go to the second row, then you got to go to the third row, or you got to, and that's why they invented or came up with those splitters that walk around to your wood. But why not split your wood? If I want to go cut that wood up in the woods, I can do it, stack it, come down here, and not have to dump it, restack it, then stack it again on the splitter. So that's once again what I'm trying to get to you guys. It's not how fast a wood splitter is, although I have one of the fastest wood splitters on YouTube, but it's the organization and the streamlining of around you, around the wood splitter, that makes it fast. Oh, I know what else I wanted to show you, which I'll probably show you in the next video too. I had to do a little cleanup down here. Well, I didn't really do a cleanup. I did a rake up. So far from splitting that load, are you dizzy yet? That load and that load. So 1, 2, 3 totes, which is a cord. That's the pile of crap I got. I gotta put this down. That's all I got so far. Plus I got a little bit over there. So I'm gonna move this, whoa, did you see that? I'm gonna move this out, move that over, or move another one in there. I don't know if I have another totes. My totes might all be filled up. I have 20 of them. Anyhow, I didn't want to make this extremely long because I know I jabber and stuff, and now I'm going to go take a lunch break, and then I'm going to go back and saw a log, and hopefully the sun won't be in as bad a shape. It looks like I got another load or two here of maple, and then I'll probably, that's all oak over there, that's all poplar, and I don't want to put, that's junky oak. There's a difference. So anyhow, thanks for coming along. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm about ready to go get a dog for lunch. We'll see you later now. Bye-bye.